Ahoy or no, after pregnancy there's a long time of recovery. Last time there were some complications. When my child was about 3 months old, I realized that some anti-feminist arguments were starting to make sense to me. And just like that, they were gone when my wife was fully healed. I also remembered I had some anti-feminist thoughts back when I was still a virgin that just evaporated when I met my first girlfriend.
Yeah, it's gonna be that kind of video.
I don't like the virgin argument. It's cheap and immature. I don't ever say it to an anti-fem, but I want to hear your thoughts. How much of anti-feminism is inspired by sexual frustration? I would say
You would say all of it because that's the kind of person you are, and the fact that somebody has a differing opinion can only mean they're sexually frustrated rather than have a logical point to make.
I would say a good bit of it. I would not say all of it, because there are quite a few vocal anti-feminists online who, from all appearances, presumably have at least active, if not, incredibly satisfying sex lives.
So he's basically going with a variation on the angry virgin argument. Yeah. Doesn't hold water, dude, when we have facts and evidence to support our case and you don't. Yeah. Nice try.
Who have just absolutely vile attitudes toward women, who are just grossly misogynistic. So I don't think that sexual frustration is all of it.
Now remember, when he says something's misogynistic, 9.999 times out of 10, it's not. It's just because it's different from what he believes, so it's automatically misogynistic, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, racist, whatever.
I think some of it is also just an incredibly self-centered worldview, having things sort of revolve around you and your desires and your opinions, and reacting very badly to anything that sort of pulls you out of that.
Yeah, Steve, if you could provide some evidence of skeptics being actually self-centered and all that, that'd be great. But you never do. You just state these things and you never provide evidence.
But yeah, I think sexual frustration is a part of it, and is probably a primary motivating factor for a lot of folks.
Okay, well, if that's how you think, tell me, can you provide step-by-step reasoning in your logic here? Because I'd be interested to know what makes you think that. I mean, after all, you judge people, yet you don't get to know them, so yeah, I'd like to get to know your reasoning in this here logic, if you can call it that.
Who wind up in the anti-feminist sphere. Yeah, I mean, look at how openly frustrated some of them are. They tweet things or post things about, why don't women like me? Why don't girls go out with me? Why won't anyone have sex?
Okay, now you're not stating opinion. You're stating something as fact. And, well, I just have one thing to say to that.
Citation needed.
Praise the Lord.
With me, there's an open expression of sexual frustration from a lot of them, where they haven't had very much success with the opposite sex, and so they blame it on the opposite sex.
Again, citation needed. Dude, you make a claim and state it as fact, provide evidence to back it up. Otherwise, shut up.
They don't chalk it up to just bad luck or something about themselves that isn't connecting with women that they like. They blame the other side. They blame women in general and say, oh, they're not giving me something that they owe me. It gets twisted into that sense of sexual entitlement. Yeah, so I think it's a big part of it.
Again, provide evidence for your claim, which you didn't do. You rarely ever do, and when you do, it's dubious at best. That's one reason we're always frustrated. Another reason we're tired and frustrated is because we're tired of having cis white men blamed for every problem in the world. We're tired of being labeled sexists, homophobes, transphobes, racists, when we're not. Because you look for problems where there aren't any, so you can't find any, so you have to make some up and you have to blame somebody, so blame the white guy. That's what we're tired of. That's what gets us frustrated and angry. Not a lack of sex.
Is it all of it? Certainly not. It's much more complicated than that, and it definitely varies from person to person as to how much that is a factor, or if that's even a factor at all. But yeah, with a lot of folks that I see in the anti-feminist side, it's very much a factor.
So I'm just going to end it with this. Steve, evidence. Holy crap, you've made it through to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe down below. Be sure to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And now, roll the outro.